Well, hey, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and talk about Love and Hip Hop ATL. Mama D is back. All right, y'all. So they all out in Dubai or whatever. Who's feeling away? Miss Carly Red is really feeling away. Okay. First of all, Lamar can't make it because she talking about he didn't get his passport in time. And I'm like, girl, I don't believe that shit. He didn't want to come. That's just what that is. Okay. Her daughter says, but I got a surprise for you though. This is the real reason why she mad, because her daughter has invited her boo. And I would have felt the way too as a parent, because I done sat up there and bought you a motherfucking room and you didn't use that room to go and invite somebody else and you ain't even notify me. Hell, had I known that, he would have been paying for his own shit. Did he even pay for his flight to get over here, or did you pay for it? Which one is it? I would have definitely felt the way. So I'm with Carly on that, girl. I ain't like that. Okay. How you just gonna wait till we get over here, then spring it on me and say that he over here coming up? And then the fact that he's coming, how you gonna make it seem like it's a surprise for me? Girl, I mean, it is a surprise, but when I think of surprises, I think of good ones, period. Girl, I ain't like the, well, I was All right, now Rasheeda tells her, girl, you may want to tone it down and be a little careful, honey, because it seems like it's parents versus penises, and she gonna always choose the penis over the parent. And I was like, yikes, that sounds about right. I hate to say it, girl. The more you try and push her away from something, the more she's gonna go towards it. So you may have to just let it play out. Yikes, let's move on. The boyfriend arrives. Carly frustrated because she's feeling away about, like I said, she paid for the room or whatever. I kind of felt bad for him briefly because he was up there looking like really awkward. Like, was I not supposed to come? Like, I ain't mean to come in and mess up, man. Like, his face was filled with embarrassment. Okay. And I felt like, Carly, you don't know what your daughter sat up there and told her boyfriend for him to come up there on that trip. You don't know what was said, honey. So you can't 100% put all the fault on him. All right. So it is what it is, girl. Let's go ahead and move on to Renni Rucci, because Renni Rucci got some things going on. She in the studio, okay? She's talking about her life and how hard it's been, trying to take care of her kids and her mama, because she don't just take care of the kids, she take care of her mama too, okay? Her mom heard that she was doing drugs online. This is what Renni Rucci is telling somebody else. Her mama had heard that she was doing drugs online, and instead of reaching out to her, checking on her, seeing what this is all about, instead she hit up somebody else and started talking smack about Renni Rucci, okay? And Renni did not like this at all. She says that when she was like young and she ended up getting pregnant, her mom ended up pulling back from her. And I think, did she put her out the house? I want to say she did, but she definitely pulled back from her. Renni is planning on getting her kids, and when she get her kids, she never gonna send them back to wherever the hell they came from, which is South Carolina, North Carolina, one of the two. I just don't really be agreeing with that whole kick your child out once they get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the type of child. Maybe if they act like they was being grown and you try to discipline them and then now they done got pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe you put them out, but then at the same time, they still gonna need you or whatever. But girl, let me just moonwalk out this situation. I don't see me doing it, but okay, let's move on. All right, so Mama D. Mama D done got her a call from Judy. Y'all, I was so happy to see Mama D. I have been missing Mama D. Love and Hip Hop ATL has been missing Mama D. We need shenanigans of Mama D. All this bullshit that y'all gave us all the way up until this episode, into the middle of the season, trash. The shit with Yandy that she got going on, we don't care about that. Bring Mama D in. And from this point out, Mona, she needs to be on every single episode. From this point out, period. Okay, I was so happy to see Mama D. I had to tweet her. I was like, hey, Mama D, girl, we missed you, girl. Finally. All right, so she gets a call from Judy. Judy over there going off, girl, because she know Yandy and mendeecees out there in Dubai getting married. And although mendeecees invited her, she know Yandy don't want her there. So because of that, she decided to go ahead and spill a lot of tea. She didn't say anything that we already didn't know. We know that Yandy was not married to mendeecees for real, okay? We already knew that when he got ready to go off to prison. We know that never went down. But Yandy was out here trying to fake to everybody else as though it was what it was. It's indeed a real marriage and stuff. That be the issue with Yandy. Yandy, and I loved how his mom said that. She says, you know how Yandy like to make things seem. Right? So I just feel like, yeah, Yandy, you do be shady. The stuff mendeecees baby mama said about you, I do believe that. When Kim Bella has called you out on more than one occasion, I do believe that, okay? Yandy be out here moving like real shaky, but people really go up for Yandy. But okay, let's move on. She wants Mama D to pretty much help her out when she get over to Dubai. So it seems like she gonna invite her over to Dubai, to I guess be her voice of reason or be her person that she can hang out with when she can't hang out with everybody else, ain't it? Meanwhile, back in Dubai, we see where Sierra is with her boo Eric, and he is so romantic. I said, okay, he's so romantic. Okay, he done booked him some dinner date at this high-rise, restaurant and stuff. All this and that. He made plans. He planned it out. It was all cute and everything. Although he's afraid of heights, he still wanted to experience this with Sierra. And I was like, come on, Sierra. Sierra talking about he 4 years younger than her, but she really likes him anyway. Okay, she says that he kind of like a young, old man at the same time. So that's how she's feeling about him. And she said he a man that pay for everything and she ain't got to worry about it, unlike how was when she was with BK. And I was like, well, we love people that's gonna pay for it, girl. I ain't gonna lie, we do love people that's gonna pay for the meal for us. So he asked her, like, what do you want for your birthday? Your birthday coming up. What do you get somebody that pretty much got everything they want? She ends up talking about them hunching in without no condom and stuff like that. He was like, what you trying to say, you pregnant? She was like, no, but do you want kids? He was like, yeah. Basically that, yeah, I mean, I do, but not right now, meaning 3 or 4 years from now, maybe I'll consider having kids. But right now, girl, I'm enjoying traveling and I'm not gonna slow that down. You ain't finna tie me down. I feel like the sooner she do that, the sooner she get pregnant, he might be out. I don't know. I will hope not. But we shall see. She talked about her daughter really liking him and stuff, and her daughter wanting them to have a child together. And she said, oh, that's really good because that means that my child loves you. And I was like, okay, I guess. All right. So that's that. At least it's good to know that her daughter has a good relationship with him. Okay. So as they're getting ready to go to dinner, Miss Karlie Red is still mad with her daughter for bringing old buddy on the trip. Girl, good night. Rasheeda over there talking about how she feeling preggo and she wants to have a conversation with Kirk, and Erica and Imani end up showing up. And I was like, look at this. This is pretty interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Hey, Erica. Okay, so Rasheeda, she mentions to Kirk the possibility of being pregnant. He feels like he too old and he really don't want to be pregnant because he ain't trying to be walking around with no cane. And I'm like, you should have thought about that before you was out here hunching it. Period. Okay, so they'll end up getting a test to find out what's going to be what, and what we learned is that she ain't even pregnant. Okay, that's on period. She's not pregnant. And then he tells her, good, now go and get your tubes tied. Who the you talking to? I was so glad when she said, no, you go and get yourself clipped. Thank you. Because dudes always want to put it off on women like we just need to go and adjust ourselves. No, how about you go and adjust yourself? Period. You the one who got all the kids and they're going to sit up there and talk about this lady fertile. No, you're the most fertile of them all, baby. Rasheeda, from my understanding, only got like 2 kids with you. Meanwhile, you got about 10, 11, 12 somewhere else. You need to go and get snipped real quick. Thank you. Girl, I was not featuring Kirk in that bullshit. He was over there talking. Renni, she at the house for her kids. She trying to plan something for her son's 13th birthday. Her mama pops up. She wastes no time having to sit down, let her know, like, girl, it's been some things going on. I don't really like how you moving when it comes to me. You reaching out to everybody else but me. You talking about you saw something online saying that you thought I did drugs. So instead of you coming to reach out to your own daughter, you decided to go and gossip about some stuff that it came down to your daughter. Her mama trying to tell her, no, that's not what happened. That's not what she said. But Renni's like, no, it is what happened. That's what you do. And I just kind of felt away, number one, about how she was talking to her mom. You're doing all this rah, 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 rah. I know you have issues with your mom, but if your mom walk out this door and dies today, you're going to be feeling crunchy, stupid. Okay. So I just felt like she could have did better with how she was talking to her mom, number one. That could be what her mama was doing. Her mama probably was out there talking smack. I don't know. She know her mama better than we do. But if your mama telling you she ain't do it, and you, because what it started to sound like to me was the same thing it sounded like to her mama. You going off of hearsay versus what it is that I'm telling you. I'm telling you what it is that I have to say. But she don't trust her mama. That's what it is. She don't believe it. She don't trust what her mama's saying. And I'm like, but you'll leave your kids with her? I guess then. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about that. Her mama followed her to the bathroom because she got up and left and went into the bathroom. Her mom was trying to talk to her, telling her it was nothing like that. That's not what happened. But Renni is still upset. And I kind of get it. Like, I'm your child. You shouldn't have to call another child about me. If you're so concerned about drugs or whatever you think is going on over here in my neck of the woods, then show some concern and call me. Don't be gossiping, because what if that person didn't even see what was going on online? You just calling them, they like, what didn't happen now? So then they talking, then they tell it to this person, they tell it to that person. Well, all you got to do is just come over here and just talk to me. I could have told you what was going on. Duh, you ain't got no issue calling me when you need some money. So then I started to understand her point a bit more, right? When she came out of the bathroom or whatever. So needless to say, they didn't get nowhere. They ain't get nowhere at all. So that's that on that. Let's go ahead and move on, okay, to Karlie and her daughter. She's still pressed about her daughter spending all her time with her boyfriend. She wants some of Jazz's time. And I can understand that, because Karlie went on the trip with an idea in mind that she was going to spend this time with her daughter. And then now she looks at it and she's not spending this time with her daughter because her daughter too busy spending this time with this man. So yeah, I probably would have felt the way. Now, I mean, I'll have to just unfortunately deal with time being spent with my daughter with her boyfriend, and y'all just gonna have to deal, because I do feel like times that Karlie has brought her daughter on the show, it's never been her and her daughter. It's always been her daughter, and her friends. So now you got to deal with it being your daughter and her boyfriend. So it is what it is. Mama D pops up. I was like, yes, come on, Mama D done popped up in Dubai for the girls. Okay. Hey, y'all, what's up? I was so happy. Okay. She pulls Yandy to the side to tell Yandy that Judy told her that the first wedding was fake. And here go Yandy. What? The first wedding? She said, what? I was like, Yandy, cut it out, girl. You know that first wedding was fake. It was fake. Girl, shut up. Okay? Up there. Mendeecees, come here. Come here. Come here. Listen to what I want you to tell him exactly what it is that you told me. I can't deal. But I will say this. I can't be too mad at Yandy for not marrying him. Girl, don't nobody want that motherfucking restitution, honey. I know mendeecees owe a few $100,000, I'm sure. When it came down to life after lockup, and I was watching that show, the latest show with Brittany and Ray on it, and he saw he owed like $155,000 in restitution. Ain't no point in both of us being down bad. You got me fucked up. We'll just let it be what it is. Now we gonna play like we over here married. All right, but I'm not going to turn in no paperwork. And I tell you one thing, just write me down as your power of attorney, and I'll still be able to make decisions over your body and what happened. I ain't got to be married to you for that shit. Fuck that. Absolutely not. So I can't even be mad at Miss Yandy for that decision. Okay, so Yandy go over and tell the girls what all was being said or whatever. And she's really upset. They started giving us flashbacks and stuff to Yandy opening up and being honest about the fact that she was lying about truly being married to mendeecees to begin with. Okay, now Erica says that Judy don't need to come to the wedding, pretty much, if she's going to be bringing all that drama. Erica says that she's still dealing with things from her past and she needs somebody to put it on. And right now, it's looking like it's you, Yandy. And I actually agree with what Erica was saying. I feel like she is still battling stuff from many years ago. And if she's not putting it off on Yandy, sometimes she's putting it off on mendeecees, you know. So that's just that. I think sometimes Miss Judy may overstep her boundaries, and she don't like it when Yandy puts her in her place. Same thing that be going on over there with Ace Hood, and I didn't even get into Ace Hood. Oh, that's on the Love and Hip Hop Miami. But the same thing with Sheila and Ace Hood's mom, how she used to be the apple of his eye and all that other stuff, and then now he got a wife and she don't know where she fit in and stuff like that. Same thing going on over here with Yandy and her mother-in-law, and it's still happening to this day. Girl, I ain't got time. But that's all I got. Okay, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on the latest episode of Love and Hip Hop ATL. Are you guys glad to see Mama D back? Because I know I am. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamithatsme. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.